Inherited uncertainty. Oleksandr Savsunenko.
Hi, finally I'm here. So we are going to talk about genetics, personalized medicine, and preventive medicine here. To help you understand the concept of inherited uncertainty, I need to start from an example. So here are John and James. They both have diabetes type 2, and from medical standpoint, they are the same patients. If we look into their genes, we will find one slight difference. Gene SIRT1. John has type 1 as 40% of population and 40% of you, and James could have types 2, 3, or 4 as 60% of the population. And they both take about 14 milligrams of vitamin B3 per day with food or supplements. All the same, just a little below than FDA recommended value. But for John, the chances of mortality rate is 50% plus in 10 years, and for James, minus 25. Because John, he needs more vitamin B3 actually, and James needs less than recommended value. This is a great example. I've taken it from a recent research article published in a peer-reviewed journal, and you'd say, wow, let's use it. But the problem here is that this article is one of more than 20,000 research articles that connect genetics, nutrition, lifestyle interventions. So we come to the problem. Amount of data is overwhelming. There is no doctor, no nutritionist, nobody can grasp it in their mind and use them and apply this knowledge to one patient, taking into account his genetic data. Our solution is simple. From one side, let's connect and let's gather all the genetic data we can from different sources, and from another, let's take all those research articles, pass them into machine-readable format, and build a system that will help a medical professional, a nutritionist, or a user himself apply this data to his own genome. By the way, that's the main point. With simple steps and smart nutrition, we believe that we can actually increase humans' lifespan by 5 to 10 years, but by just adjusting simple things. So where are we now? We have an MVP, it's live. You can open it, dnalifestylecoach.com. We are a United States company. We built a platform and storage that is fully compliant with all United States regulation, HIPAA, CLIA certified laboratory to do genetic tests. We've built this imputation engine. This imputation engine allows us, and we already did a direct API connection to major worldwide genetic data providers like 23andMe, Family Tree DNA, Ancestry, Russian Atlas, Chinese WeGene. We have connections and contracts signed with them. So if you don't have your genetics data ready, if you have it and you've done it, we can directly upload it and give you instant result. And we've built the engine. It's a patent-pending algorithm that uses decision tree and fuzzy logic to give conclusions. Right now it uses around 1,000 data points, and it can give you recommendations about your best diet and your best fitness protocol. Right now he's not saying anything about diseases because additional FDA license would be required, but this is an MVP. Why I'm here? We launched B2C product. It's maybe 1 month now. We have about 50K in revenue. 500 users uploaded their data. We had a successful Kickstarter campaign. We need to finalize the B2C offering by adding more panels and more information. But the reason to raise, because we're going to switch to B2B. We're going to sell this kit and instrument directly to nutritionists, personal trainers, coaches, etc. And the final goal, of course, is to go to B2MD market, to medical professionals, but it would require obtaining an FDA license. In my opinion, we did a smart thing. We are not saying anything that is forbidden by FDA, and by this we penetrate the market right now. There is a free access. I'm sure if somebody of you has 23andMe data or something like that, you can use this data right now with the free promo code, Falling Walls 2016. The key team here is me and my United States partner, Corey. We both graduates from a startup which became public, and then we decided to do our own company. Basically, I'm done. Thanks.
Thank you for the presentation. I am a big fan of what you do, and I really respect what your company has now as an achievement. I will not ask the question why exactly you integrate with different services in US. It's understandable, like they have some raw data. So I know there are some troubles with running this business because my Helix was our resident. But the question is, basically, you are pitching here in the center of Kyiv, Ukraine. So the question is, why US-based company?
Why?
Why US-based company?
Because I live in Kyiv and I'm going to live here. Like, I honestly believe that my geographical location doesn't matter. If I need to travel, I travel. I prefer to live in Kyiv.
Why the company is based in US? That's the question.
That's a question.
You're pitching here.
Oh, we will do a Ukrainian company. From financial and economical point of view, it's cheaper to do a company in the United States. There is a market. But as you know, our collaboration with my Helix, and we are working on delivering same projects and same ideas here to Ukraine. Just, I'm afraid to open Ukrainian company. I don't know why.
And thank you for presentation. And do you have any competitors?
We have a patent pending in the United States. We apply, you know the process, I suppose. So we applied for a patent. It takes time.
No. I'm not about patent. About competitors.
Competitors. Oh, sorry, I misheard. So okay, there are a few companies: DNA Fit, Atletigen, etc. We have few big differences. We have some time, yeah. So first of all, imputation engine, what I call. So we can take information from any chip. Chip is the way to measure genes, like the modern way. There are different versions of chips. We've built a cool piece of software. We can take data from any of them and give same accurate results. It's a technical thing. Another technical thing, all the word of personal medicine and genetics is like, you have this gene, this means this. Like, 1, 2 genes, 1 conclusion. This doesn't work this way. There are a lot of cross connections between those genes. Processes are really complicated. So we're building a kind of engine that can take into account all those things.
Okay, I understand. Thank you. We have time. The question is, where are you based in the United States?
Delaware, and the office is North Carolina.
Office where?
Office is North Carolina.
Okay, I think you need to move to Boston, at least.
Thanks.